Commodity prices may have seen a little bit of correction, but the unanimous call is that we are still very much in the midst of a super cycle for the entire complex. From oil and gas to metals, demand only seems to be going higher. And adding a further impetus is, of course, the US's $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Anil Agarwal of Vedanta is not one to leave out a deal like that or leave out the potential that the kind of opportunity for growth that this kind of a bill presents. And that's perhaps one of the reasons that he has announced a massive $20 billion investment plan. This at the companies, that's at Vedanta's AGM. So $20 billion across some of its businesses, but the most prominent ones are the kind of plans he has for two of them, silver as well as steel. And Mr. Anil Agarwal, in fact, also in a video conference, spoke about how Vedanta is already India's largest aluminium player, and now he wants to sort of push forward on silver and steel. Last month, he had said that the company had planned a capex of $5 billion over a period of 3 years. For this $20 billion investment, he's not really given a timeline, but he does say that for silver, they aim to double their production, as it is not only a precious metal, but also used in high-tech industries and renewable energy. We often call silver also to be an industrial metal, apart from the role that it plays as a precious metal alongside gold. Also in steel, by the way, they have exposure in steel through their recently acquired Electro Steel, which was an IBC case, and Mr. Agarwal successfully made an acquisition over there. So that's, of course, the big trigger for Vedanta to go ahead and double their capacity in electro steel. Now that the trigger, of course, being that they are slowly improving on the margins on the EBITDA of electro steel. Remember that in a conversation, Sunil Duggal had told us that very soon ESL Steel will as well have industry-leading margins as they continue to improve efficiencies over there. He also spoke about the company's contribution to the exchequer, the kind of contribution coming in from metals and mining. Remember that Vedanta has been very active when it comes to the acquisition front, because it's not just ESL Steel. They recently acquired even Ferro Alloy Corporation, which is in the very niche Ferro Alloys business. There are not many companies that are in this business in India, and now Vedanta is going to be one of them. He says that this is yet another example of our diversification and future readiness. For oil and gas demand, Vedanta is looking to increase domestic production in oil and gas by up to 50% to meet this demand. So this is going to be another interesting area. It has been lagging a little bit, the oil and gas business, in the last couple of months, but now they want to ramp up production over there. So that too should see some action and more contribution.